Oh, let's start this all over again. I'm muted. That's a beautiful thing. Needless to say, yes, so it is time for the Celtic Crane radio show. If you're watching, our guest is not here today. For some reason, they just didn't show up. Sometimes that happens, but we're still going to have a lot of fun. If you're not watching from YouTube, you can go to youtube.com/C for channel/Celtic Rain, like rain out of the sky. And you'll be able to subscribe and have a great time with us. And then if you want to send me music, you can send it to celticrain777 at gmail.com, and you'll be able to get your stuff played. All you have to do is make sure that it is you are a small label or independent artist, and your stuff is family friendly, meaning please no cursing, and let's not make fun of people. Be nice, people. Be nice. Needless to say, we're going to have a great time. We have our first song is called Shadows by Starlight Riot. And then we have Chances by me. That's right. It's one of my songs. And it just talks about how in every area, every day, we have chances to live out a beautiful life. And then we have a song called Spirit Seducer by the Scarecrow Band from Scarecrow 2. Needless to say, some great music coming your way. You ready for this absolutely amazing music? I know it's kind of one of those nights where we're going to have fun together. We always have fun together, but just a little bit more fun. Here we go.
It's like a good ghost story, one I've heard before. A little weird and scary. Turn on the lights and shut the door. She used to like hard candy. She used to read in bed. Her house smelled like red candles. I'm leaving you, she said. Something simple, something true.
lives free and heal every need through Jesus. Powers in his name, one and only name of Jesus. His name is Jesus, the Son of God. We heal through Jesus.
just some really, really great music. Um, yeah, as I said before, the artist for this evening did not show up, so I was thinking about what to do, and I was thinking I have not actually talked about what I do musically, um, and what our bands are going to be doing over the next summer, to be honest, and into the fall. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about our bands and what we do musically and what we're kind of working on right now, which I'm kind of excited about. I'm going to get myself all comfortable here. Needless to say, so I did have a person, and if you want to ask questions, please ask questions, because that's tonight. You're going to ask me questions. I'm going to answer them, and on top of that, I will tell you about what's going on with our stuff right now. I had a question from David. I've been thinking about that kid who added a metal growl to the Beatles song "I Am the Walrus" the other day. Do you have any favorite songs or artists that blend musical styles and skillfully? Well, what I can tell you is this. Um, there's so many people on this show actually that do that. And I am really in love with the idea of blending operatic sound with electronical stuff. The edgy electronics. So anything that's like I love Evanescence because of that. That's like one of my favorites because they blend that operatic sound with that really just that really edginess. And and eventually that's kind of something I would love to work on, is something that's very much like that. And who knows, maybe down the line Celtic Rain will be able to make an album like that. That would be kind of my dream right there. We got into Celtic music. Celtic Rain started because we became a band that was a house band for the Scottish Society of Indianapolis. And we started doing Celtic music because, well, it was my husband's background and his family's background. And yes, my grandmother is Welsh and British, but technically I didn't grow up with that. I grew up with very English understandings of things, so the English, the British situation. Um, but sorry, still trying to get over this crazy cold. But it was a beautiful thing, and I've really fallen in love with Celtic music. It was not my heart, though, to be completely honest. It's a beautiful thing, and I love singing it, but it was not the beginning of my heart. The beginning of my heart, technically, was stuff like Iona, and which, if you don't know Iona, it's very much like Enya, but spiritual, very this side of it. Or Dead Can Dance. I think they mix things, and to be honest, that's very much what I love. I love mixing genres and figuring out, where things go like that. And so I always dreamed of having orchestra that traveled with me, always. And it's kind of interesting. I've been watching, going to these different concerts, and there's all these different these goth different people that play gothic music or industrial or the steampunk bands, and I'm watching them, and there's like one or two instruments, a vocalist, and then their computer, and every instrument they ever want is on that computer, right? And I'm thinking, I was like, well, that's kind of interesting. That's very cool. But then I started thinking the other day. I was like, wait a minute, all those instruments that I wanted to travel with me, right? Because I loved like the understanding of all these instruments together and kind of playing together and having a great time of meshing, and sometimes just going off on you have a song, but then you kind of can go off, and you go into your own little world, and it creates this song that's just improvised in the moment. But I thought, in a way, very very structured way, they can do that because they have all their little instruments are right there in that computer. They're little musicians. They carry them with them in this little box, right? And I thought, okay, that's interesting. So there's some things in my head. I want to make a dance album. I want to make an industrial dance album with Celtic Rain. But I want it to be like ours. Like I want it to be our music, not just music that people know and then we make it into whatever. And so that's kind of one of the things that I really desire to do. So Facebook, hey, thank you. So that's kind of one of the things I'm wanting to do. I also have a desire just for myself within the next year, because I'm trained classically. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but and I want to put on a classical concert probably around Christmas, so that people can come and sit in a beautiful auditorium and listen to beautiful classical music, vocal music, with me, and I want to get a pianist, and then I have a guitarist. Might as well use him. So needless to say, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Around December or January might be a good time because everybody's kind of down and not doing a lot in January. So that's kind of nice. So that's kind of what I'm working towards. But Celtic Rain itself is in the works. We're starting to put together, and then we will start recording within the next couple months a couple new albums. So that is very exciting. A couple things that we are actually going to be doing, and I want to tell you about this so that you guys can go and see. And these are some things that you guys need to check out, to be honest. But Celtic Rain has got concerts coming out their wazoo. So I'm very excited. You guys go check out. If you go to Facebook.com/Celtic Rain now, you can actually go to the events and you'll find all of these events there. There's a few I'm still adding, but they will be there by tomorrow, because that's kind of one of the things I have to work on tomorrow is that. I know. But there's some I really want to talk about. The first one in July the 11th. What's the date? July the 11th. We are going to be on the main stage at Starwood. Now, Starwood, if you've never heard of that, is it's a pagan music festival, one of the biggest in the world. It's really amazing, and it's in Ohio. So if you're here in the States during July 11th, now what you do is you go there and you can buy tickets and you can get a discount on for the tickets. And we're going to be on the main. If you put Celtic Rain in, you can get a discount. Okay, so that's your discount code right there, Celtic Rain. But you can go to www.starwoodfestival.com and you'll find that. And then you can go to the tickets area, make sure you put our name in. We are going to be on July 11th, which is a Wednesday, from at 9 p.m. So that's actually, we're opening their main stage. So I'm kind of excited. And that actually will be, it's a Tuesday night. Sorry, it's a Tuesday night. What's wrong with me? And so the Celtic Rain radio show will be the concert. So that's kind of cool. And so we have to make sure that we're plugged in right and get all the internet going. But go to festival.com and go to tickets and get your tickets. And we are going to be there all week. So we're going to be playing on Tuesday, but I'm going to be teaching a class throughout the week, and you can actually stay there and you can camp and have a great time hanging out with us and just having a great time. It's and everybody is welcome, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So that's one thing, Starwood. Another thing is, if you want to see us regularly and you live in Indianapolis or the surrounding areas, every second Friday, now there's first Friday, every second Friday, we are over at the Aristocrat from 7 until 9. So that's really, really awesome. And then every first Friday, we open up and help lead an open mic night, and you can bring your stuff out and come and play music. Have an open mic night over at Playground Productions over in the kind of the Irvington area. So you really want to come to that. That starts at 7 as well. So come on out. Have a great time with us on the first Friday of the month, the second Friday of the month. First Friday's open mic night. Second Friday is Aristocrat. From both of them start at 7 and go to about 9. And then here is something really awesome that's coming up literally this Saturday. All you Muncie people, all you people that are up in Anderson and Muncie and all that area, we're going to be at the Harat up there from 9 p.m. until midnight on Saturday. That's right, just for you. So, and that's going to be every other month. So not this month. This will be this month, and then not May, but then June, and not July, but then August, and not so. But go if you go to the Facebook page for Celtic Rain, that's facebook.com/Celtic Rain now. You actually will be able to find all the events. So now, on the months that we're not in Muncie, the third Saturday of the month, we are in Noblesville. So yay, Noblesville at Primeval from 7 until 10. So in May, we're over there. See how that works? So if we're not in Muncie, then we're in Noblesville. If we're not in Noblesville, then we're in Muncie. So there's always something for you guys to come and do with us every single month. There's always at least 1 or 2 things, 3 things for you guys to do with us. Another huge humongous thing, it's amazing, is the Scottish Society of Indianapolis. Started a long time ago, and actually was on the board of we started the Scottish Highland Games. Gosh, like 10, 12 years ago now. It's crazy, ridiculous. But we took it off for 3 years because of the pandemic and a lot of craziness. But needless to say, it is back. And you can go to the Scottish Highland Games and see us play. And a lot of other amazing musicians play, including Brian Henke. He's going to be there. And so is, why can't I even think of her name? Anyways, there's going to be several people that you've seen on the show there, including Celtic Rain, Brian Henke. Oh, Ginger Ackley's going to be there. Let's see. There's Celtic Rain, and then there's Highland Rain's going to be there. Drunken Sailor's going to be there. It's going to be just a great lineup of amazing, amazing people. Alair's going to be there. I'm trying to think of good Lord. I can't even think of there's one more, and I can't think of their sticking name. Needless to say, I will tell you later. But if you go to the website for the games, and I'm going to put it up right now, and you can actually go and you can buy tickets. Or, and here's another thing you can do. You can actually get in for free if you want to come and help, if you want to come and volunteer. And you can sign up on the website for that as well. And Samuel's going to get me that website, and I'll put it up in just a second because I can't seem to remember. What's the website for the Highland Games? Okay. It's Indie Scott Games and Fest. So www.indiescottgamesandfest.com. And that, yeah. Okay, so that's that right there. indiescottgamesandfest.com. You can go there. You can actually sign up to be a volunteer. So that way you can get in for free. And you ready for this? This year, now it has all the games, all the Scottish games where they throw everything, and there you go. It's going to be it used to be at German Park, but this year it's going to be at Marion County Fairgrounds, which gives us a lot more room. And we're going to start a piping competition this year, which is going to be so cool. So if you are a piper and you want to enter the competition, that's another thing you can do as well. That's going to be up there as well. We haven't put up the sign up for the piping competition yet, but that will be another thing that will be up there. All right. So a lot of stuff happening. But if you want to go to Starwood, July 11th is when we perform. And you can come the rest of the week as well and see amazing music. If you want to go to the Highland Games, which is on September the 30th, indiescottgamesandfest.com. That's a great place to get your tickets, to sign up to be a volunteer. And we are playing there as well. Or you can come on over and see us the first Friday at open mic night at Playground Productions. Second Friday of the month, you can come over to the Aristocrat and see us. And this Saturday, we are in Muncie over at the Harat. It's a great time to come and just have a great time with us. Again, we are going to be working on a couple new albums as well, so I'm very excited about that. So excited about that. But that's kind of Celtic Rain in a nutshell right now. Kind of right there. It's kind of amazing. But some great stuff. And then after we listen to some other great music, I'm going to be talking about The Lute and the Lady. So stick around for that. But you guys ready for some more amazing music? Okay, so this is what we're going to do. If we're going to be listening to a song called Maybe It's Me by Isaac Rude and the Revolvers. And then we're going to listen to Dalek Rap, the instrumental version by Mad Scientist Club. And then we have Braveheart, the end credits by the Bookends from their Celtic Celebration CD. Beautiful music for a glorious, glorious night. You guys ready? I know. Here we go.
Well, it's kinda obvious you don't see that the problem is you, or maybe it's me. You say you think I'm always right, so then why do you even put up a fight? But now I see, well, maybe it's me, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm walking around this town singing the same damn song. Maybe I'm stubborn, maybe I'm dumb, maybe I should be crying and sucking my thumb. It could be me.
Yes. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful music. Um, I love it when people just put their heart and soul into their music. It's really, really amazing. We are gonna listen to some more music. If you have music to send me, remember, if you're a small label or independent artist and it needs to be family friendly, meaning please no cursing, as you saw. If I see something, hear something that I didn't catch beforehand, and I'll take it right off. Anyways, needless to say, it has to be family friendly, meaning no cursing, and please don't make fun of people. Yeah, thank you so much for understanding. We are going to listen to some more beautiful music. We have a song called Hold Me Close by Ken Fitz. And then The Flying Scotsman. It's a Piper tune by our group, Celtic Rain. That's right. And then we have It Is Time by Ginger Ackley. Great, great music for this great, great show tonight. You guys ready? Here we go.
I saw you standing
I heard a voice from across the green, and it sang of a place that my eyes hadn't seen. Now it plays in my heart and it grows in my mind. It is time to go home, it is time, it is time. Well, the song that I heard had a story to tell of the good times and bad times, of heaven and hell, and the road that was traveled by my father's kind. And it's time to go home, it is time, it is time. The song and the story lie deep in my heart, of the land and the history of which I am part. And the circle goes round, now the journey is mine. And it's time to go home, it is time, it is time. Oh, land of my father and his father's too, I am making this journey to come back to you. For your story and song give me reason and rhyme. And it's time to go home, it is time, it is time. And it's time that I'm home, it is time, it's my time.
So Ginger's going to be on our children's stage for the Scottish Highland Games. You should come out and see her. She's a sweet, sweet person. Going to be just a blast. But we get to talk about the Lute and the Lady now, which is really, really going to be fun. So me and Samuel have a group called the Lute and the Lady. That's right. I am a black widow, can't seem to kill her husband. I'm just not very good at it, obviously. And he is an absent-minded musician who can't seem to die. It's a beautiful tale of love and dismemberment. That's right. Very Addams Family-ish kind of situation. Needless to say, we go out to different Renaissance fairs and different places, and we do this act. And of course, there's music involved because we are musicians. And we get the kids up on stage playing music, and we get to sing songs about love and dismemberment. It's really kind of funny, to be honest. Needless to say, we get you guys involved, and you can actually find us at facebook.com/the Lute and the Lady. You can also find us on reverbnation.com/the Lute and the Lady. And you can find our stuff and where we're going to be there. Now, I can tell you a few places that we are going to be this year with the Lute and the Lady. I'm very, very excited about this. On May the 13th, 14th, and 21st, we are going to be at the Southern Renaissance Fair, Indiana Southern Renaissance Fair. That you can go to renaissancefairindiana.com and you will find the Southern Indiana Renaissance Fair. That is where we're going to be on the 13th, 14th, and 21st of May. So please get your tickets, come out and see us. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful time of love and dismemberment with the Lute and the Lady. Some great stuff there. I believe they have us in the pub, which is going to be kind of fun because then we can actually body it up a little bit. Like, we get to be a little bit more risque and have fun. And so we're going to do some fun songs that we don't normally do in the lanes and on our stage show because in the bar there's no children. So we get to get away with a little bit more. So I'm kind of excited about that because we get to pull out some of the stuff that we don't necessarily get to play all the time. So that's going to be so much fun. So that's in May the 13th, 14th, and 13th, 14th, and 21st of May. Now in September, we're going to be we have been with the Clayshire Castle Medieval Fair for 10 plus years. We started with them. They're amazing, amazing people, but it's always the last full weekend is September. And this year it is not the actual last weekend, because the last weekend is just a Saturday, and that is when the Highland Games is going to be this year. But it is going to be, and I'm trying to get my calendar up here so I can give you exact dates. But it's going to be in September. It's going to be on September the 23rd and 24th. We will be at the Clayshire Castle Medieval Fair. You can actually find that at www.clayshirecastle.com/medieval -fair. And that's MEDIEVAL -fair, FAIRE. Needless to say, some great stuff. We have some really interesting situations that we play around with, and I kind of wanted to show you one, but first I need to there's some things I needed to go and see first, and make sure that that you understand how amazing. Sometimes I don't know if you've ever heard songs that were uh, more risque, and had an understanding of kind of dealt with more of the uh, like an Adams Family situation. But there's one called "Poisoning Pigeons in the Park," and it's just so much fun, needless to say. And so I wanted to show you that one. It's a really great tune. And I will show you that one in just a second. I'm going to do something a little different with our show this time, is that I want to play the next set of music, and then I'm going to come back, and you're going to see a couple videos by the Lute and the Lady, because they're just so funny. So our next set of music is a lot of fun. We're going to have Stars by Isaac Rude, and then we're going to have I'm going to just put this up here. Here we go. It's called Smork Kladen Domhalnil. If I got that right, you guys send me a cookie, okay? By the Selkie Girls. And then we got Going Nowhere by Shane Hose. Some great music that we're going to listen to right now. And then I want to show you some videos by the Lute and the Lady, because we had a lot of fun making these, and it's just a great time. You guys ready? Here we go.
I feel so sick every time we talk on the phone. I need like hell to get off this road. Gonna pack my things and go for broke. Pack my things and go for broke. Don't you recall every fall, those football lads were brightest of them all. We still shine. We have lived where stars still shine.
Annera, annera, hoi loa. Annera, annera, hoi. Annera, annera, hoi loa. Smjörach lekrando elmi.
almost in panic, 'cause the end might be near. But what do you do when you're afraid of your fear? The boy cries wolf as the fountainhead bleeds. The ghost is alive inside the machine. Watch for the symptom. It's not always as it seems. But what do you do when the cure is worse than the disease?
Some great music, just absolutely great music. I wanted to show you though. So, you guys ready? On Reverb Nation, sorry, on our Reverb Nation page for The Lute and the Lady. It's called reverbnation.com/The Lute the Lady. There is a slide with videos. So, we're going to watch a few of the videos from The Lute and the Lady. I'm very excited about this. You guys, it's just some fun stuff. I know. It's some great stuff. But you guys, let me see if I can find it. Here we go. The first one we're going to look at is called Poisoning Pigeons in the Park. You guys ready? Some great songs for you. The one though, who ate my peanuts?
Oh no, I knew it.
Now you got to find out where you're going. Okay, because there's a true love here, guys. True love. Forever. Or true love will be there even when you like to do things that are naughty. Oh, who likes spring? I love spring. Spring is my favorite time of the year. Spring is here, life is Skittles and life is dear. I see the most favorite time of the year as the spring, I do.
Don't you? Of course you do. Of course you do. But wait, what makes life complete for me makes every spring a treat for me. All the world is in tune on a spring afternoon when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. And someday you'll see my sweetheart and me as we're poisoning pigeons in the park. They see us coming, the birdies all try and hide, but they all come running with peanuts laced with cyanide. Good luck getting that one down. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Just oh, the sun shines bright. The world seems all right when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. La, la, la,
We've gained notoriety and caused much anxiety, and they all upon society without you. They call it impiety and lack of propriety. It's quite a variety of unpleasant things, but it's not against any religion.
that we know of.
Want to dispose of a pigeon.
Maybe another bird, but who knows? Oh, if someday you're free, maybe you'll come with me, and we'll poison the pigeons in the park. And maybe we'll do off a squirrel or two while we poison the pigeons in the park. We'll all murder them with laughter and merriment.
Except for the few we take home to experiment.
My blood will be quickened with each drop of spitting I feed to a pigeon.
It just takes a smidgen
To poison a pigeon in the park. La, 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 la. Love story.
So you see,
For the last song we're gonna do.
and you see how that is some beautiful tunes. I will say this: we're gonna go back and we're gonna do one more here. So that was Poisoning Pigeons in the Park. I would love to do let's see, which one would be a good one? Oh, I Hold Your Hand in Mine. This is a great tune. And so we're gonna do I want to show you this tune as well. But
This
here we
is
go.
my third. My first.
Here we go.
Well, that doesn't need to be on a string, so we'll just leave it. Who likes to hold hands here? Who's a hand? Does anybody like to hold hands? Nobody holds hands anymore? What's wrong with you people? I'll hold hands. You hold hands? I hold hands quite often. And when I want to remember my second husband, I hold this hand. I hold your hand in mine, dear. I press it to my lips. I take a healthy bite from your tasty fingertips. My life would be complete, dear, if you were only here. But till I know it's your hand and it's my precious souvenir. The night you died, I cut it off. I really don't know why. And every time I see it, I get blood stains on my cheek. It's really good for makeup. You can do the whole contouring. Yes. I'm sorry now I killed you for our love was something fine. Until the day they take me, I will hold your hand in mine. Remember my second husband. You're the nice guy.
I hold your hand in mine, dear. I press it to my lips. I take a healthy bite.
Do you like a bite?
From your dainty fingertips. My joy would be complete, dear, if you were only here. But still I keep your hand as a precious souvenir.
The night you died, I cut it off. I really don't know why. But now each time I kiss it, I get blood stains
on my tie.
I need a little extra. I'm
sorry
sorry now I killed you.
but our love was something fine until
You come to get me. I show
your hand in
So as you can see,
After
some
you have a
great,
hand or two.
great times. Come and see us at the Ren Fair. We will be there on May the 13th, 14th, and 21st at the Southern Indiana Ren Fair. You can actually go to, here we go. You can go to www.renaissancefairindiana.com and find and get your tickets. And then we will be at Clayshire Castle Medieval Fair on the second to last weekend in September. So come see us, come see us, come see us. I have a little bit more music for you for this evening. Some great stuff. And appropriately, the next song is called Dead City Lights by Holcomb. And then we have Desert by Justin Roseberry. Then we have The Good Stuff by Mary Runn. Some great music coming your way right here, right now on the Celtic Rain Radio Show. Here we go.
Just go inside.
Just some great music tonight. Great music. Well, you guys remember, look us up on Facebook and on Reverb Nation. And if you're not watching from YouTube, go to youtube.com/C for channel /Celtic Rain, like rain out of the sky. You can send your music to celticrain777@gmail.com. Just remember, it needs to be from a small label or independent artist and needs to be family friendly, meaning please no cursing. Don't make fun of people. It's not worth it. You're watching the Celtic Rain Radio Show. I say thank you, good night, goodbye, and I love you. Bye.